Initializing arcade Johnny activated.
Yo, 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 what's up, guys? So, today we're going to be working on our environmental ambient sound effects for the level, just to give it a more realistic feel to the actual environment. So, the look that we are going for is basically a stormy, chaotic look. So, you want to add that ambient feeling of more eeriness even to sound, not just by visualization. So, the way we're going to go about that is importing our sound effects I created in Fruity Loops, and basically it's our background music, which is well, it's music, right? So, but it's an ambient environmental. So it's a howling wind type of effect that I'm gonna do. So the wind feels, like it's echoing and more creepier. But other than that, let's get started first with the episode. Okay, so we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Beam.pro, sponsored by Microsoft, FYI. Um, we are also going to be doing asset placement as well, and we are also on Facebook. So anybody that wants to ask a question regarding their own projects or anything that they're involved in, or maybe some tips or need a tip, um, just feel free. The chat mixer's up. Ask any questions you guys feel free to ask anything. All right, so give me 1 second. Um, Falito, if you're watching, no, I haven't, but I'll check it out, brother. Yeah, hold on, give me. Yeah, so with that in mind, let's put on some beats. Actually, before we put on some beats, I want to take you into the basically this is our sound file. So it's about an hour loop. So let's play it. So hopefully you guys are able to hear it. Let me turn up my volume here and lower my voice. All right, so there you have it, guys. That's basically the background. That's just a little bit. We're going to be also adding our rain ambient effects and as well as our sound design for that. Um, what else? We adding some more asset placements like some vegetation around, some the cabin areas and around our world. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me close this out. All right. Let me see here. One second, it's loading. There we go. It's loading as I rotate. Give it one quick second. We should be golden. Load. There you go. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Okay. See, I barely loaded the entire engine, so bear with me. Okay, now we're loaded in. It's just working itself out for a quick second. Give me a quick second. And we're gonna move up to some of these trees. Well, actually, this is actually a good view. So we'll check out the sound design here. We're gonna import. Let me show you what I'm doing back here in the background. So it wouldn't be in our details plane. It's gonna be in our. No shit. No grab. Hold on 1 second. Everything's getting a little choppy. Just moving over our sliders to best match our palette. All right. So right now, let's go ahead and go into content. So we'll go into our content. We'll go into our startup. Startup. Let me see if I can find it really quick. For some reason it's really choppy. And oh, you know what? I was working with Sketchfab earlier, just creating, modeling some new windows and different stuff. SketchUp is a really good program to do architectural visualization, and I highly recommend it because it's very fluid and easy to understand for any of your project needs, whether you're 3D printing or um, if you're trying to figure out what you're going to be doing, like whether it's a model, whether you're trying to do something for your home. You could always get it done through machine shops and such of that nature, or even wood shop. But yeah, so I'm working on some windows right now for some other structures that I'm building for my other game. So let me see here. Let me close this out. Um, no, I won't save that. Okay. All right. So now that we're back into the engine, let me just like closing it out and reopening. There you go. All right. So now that we're fully loaded, let's go ahead and look at our starter content folder. If I could ever excuse my language, but if I could ever find it. Oh, starter content right here. Okay. So we're going to go into our starter content here. And under audio, this is basically where all of our world audio is listed at. So that's where we're going to go ahead and import our ambient sound effects. So as you can see, you have your cue and your fire. Like there's a fire cue, and this is basically what plays as you're playing in the game. So we got to import it, and it'll probably create one of those, and then we got to re-import it and save it. So let's go ahead and find it. Um, where is it? I hate the cloud, dude. It always pops up with that message, but I don't like cloud services as much. Um, so let me see here. We had it listed under sound effects, right? I believe it's under sound effects. Sound effects right here. So we have these three that we're going to import, but we're going to import only one at a time, just for the sake of optimizing. So let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to import open. Okay, we're in. It's right here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to double click on it, open it up, and save. So you see it has the asterisk right here mark on it. It means that it's not properly in the world yet. But since we hit save, it should go away. And there we have it. Okay, we can get out of there. And now um, we're going to make a queue of this. 1 second. And then let me see here. Save and select and folder. Where's my cue? Or maybe I just go there. Let's see, edit. Interesting, it's not here. It's not giving me that option though. Where the hell is the action? Okay, localize asset, English shell. Didn't recognize it as a audio file. It's an MP3 file. Why didn't it go through? What did I do wrong? Okay, so now we gotta fix this and adjust this to make it into a proper sound wave, I guess. Let's go to new, particle system, sound wave. Let's go into a new sound cue. There we go. Let's call that howling wind. Survival. Okay. Okay. So now we gotta double click on this, open it. We are going to attach this guy here. Actually, it might not need to, but first let's create a sound. How about that? So let's go to new sound, media sound wave. Okay. Let's call it howling. Let's call it howling wind. Okay. So we got howling wind right here. We're gonna open that up, save, and then in the details, just X out. Right click. It does the same exact thing though. Interesting. Howling wind. Alright, I gotta delete these out. Wait 1 second. Delete, and then howling wind. Oh. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna try to re-import it just to be on the safe side. Import howling wind. Open. Okay. Ooh, let me see here. File path. Da 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 da. For all automatic, right? Yeah. Save. Okay. Now we're gonna go to new sound. Media sound wave. I know it was a media sound, no reverb effect. Sound attenuation. Sound max. Sound cue. That would be a media sound wave. sound wave. It would have I don't understand why it didn't import it correctly. Let me try a different one. Import. Rain effect. Okay, open. Alright, so did it again. Okay, this is hold on. Delete. Okay. Hmm. Let's edit. Edit, undo project settings, editor preference, plugins, asset, window, content browser, reset layout, save. Nope, that would be under, let's go project settings, let's go audio. Mm-hmm. Give me a second here. Let's see here. Embryo looks good. Embryo, can you crank up the mic volume a tad? By a tad? Yeah. Hopefully it's good now. Let me. I gotta play some background music. Hopefully that's good. That'll keep us up and running. 12:38. Okay. Sorry if you guys are still there. What we are doing right now is trying to figure out why um, the sound cue is not coming up. I imported my MP3, Howling Wind. The problem is inside the editor, it does not let me switch to a sound cue. Hmm. Let's see here. What I'm trying to do here is Lido 1. Let me just check really quick in the. Let me just check really quick, see how other people run into this problem. This is insane. Let me see here. .mp3 UE4. I create so what file is media source file, audio content, audio importing WAV files. Yeah, you know what? Let's try something else. Mm, let's delete it. Let's try one more thing. Okay. So now in our content browser, let's hit this. Let's go up to game. Hmm. It's not here. Why isn't it here? It says I have to put it inside the game, but I have it in the world. That's if it's not titled anything. It's creating. Let me see here. Alright, let me bring in our content browser. Starter content audio. This is not. Hmm. Sound class. Import. What am I not seeing here? A lot. Connect to source control. Open file media source. Let's open it. Oh shit. Nah, I didn't mean to open Visual Studio. No. That's gonna take forever. Oh, come on. Sound sub mix, sound sub. I'll try a sound sub mixer. Hmm. Set it in here. See what happens then. I might have to restart the engine. responsive. We're gonna restart this map just to be on the safe side because this is a bunch of bullshit. I don't get it. I did everything correctly and it's not importing correctly. So let me look up on the Unreal forums. UE4 to MP3 Q. MP3 supposed to be able to be used in the game. Sound cue editor. Compatible. We'll just have to manually create it, I guess. Oh god. I know what's wrong. Let me restart this. Don't say. Alright, so let's go back, open up Unreal. We're gonna open up Audacity, we're gonna import it into Audacity and create a WAV file. I guess MP3s are not being used right now in 4.15, which is ridiculous. But oh well. Until that's opening, let's grab Audacity. Sound settings. Sound effects. One Howling 01, open. Just opening it up. We gotta export this as a WAV file, not an MP3, so hopefully that'll fix all the freaking problems we just had. Whew, what a start to the day, guys. So how's your days been going, man? How's your mornings? Are you gonna play Battlegrounds? I'll play Battlegrounds later, brother. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, Battlegrounds will probably be coming up later on today. I know some of the crew's playing it, so probably jump on there, do some squad or duos. But other than that, I've been really wanting to focus on creating some of the sound design today. And we are also going to be doing our vertex painting for our puddles and rain effects. That's going to be an interesting one. You got to remember, this is an hour loop. The game itself is 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So it's overkill, but then you got to also think about pause menu, sound menu, and main menu. So if somebody just leaves it in the main menu for a while, it loops for an hour. I doubt somebody would ever do that, but oh well, you never know, right? An hour's overkill. Okay, so now check up around art station. Do, 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 do. We're not on art station. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, we're golden. All right. All right. So now we got that handled. Let's go ahead and to make it louder. Ooh, nah, we'll leave it alone. Just a little bit. Let's go 4 decibels. No. 2 decibels. Just 2 decibels more will be good. So file. Go to export. Export scaled audio. Export audio. Sound effects. 16-bit compress or 32-bit float. I say we go 16-bit. Just because this isn't going to be the main audio, it's just a background, right? So we're not going to add any track names or anything. For the sakes, we'll put our artist name. Do Phoenix. Right, yeah, studio. Track name. Wind. World. One. Okay, we could add. Alrighty. So hopefully after we do all this, we're gonna be able to hopefully after all this we're gonna be able to see the world as it is. I just closed off Unreal. Now we're gonna file a level. Alright. See, hey, did any of you guys go see Ghost in the Shell? I did, and it was amazing. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie in the comments. That'd be pretty cool to get you guys' feedback on that. I thought it was Oscar winning. Truthfully, visualization wise, that director was amazing. Dude did a great job. I know it has to be down. Where? Almost done. Almost done. All right, we're good. Oh. Alrighty. Now we're just waiting for the map to load again, and then we could go in and start working some nice environmental audio. We'll see. second now. There we go. Fully loaded. I just gotta let this generate. Let's take that off so it's not stressing it so much. Let's go back to where we were. So we're like right about here. Okay. Let me lower our background music. Alright, so let's start over. Let's do this again. Hopefully now we imported our new wave file, and now we're going to be able to work flawlessly. And now I just got to find my content browser. Alright, content browser. There it is. Alright, here we go. So, import. And there's our howling wind. This is our wave file we just created. So let's go ahead and open that up. You want to replace the existing asset? World Howling Wind Survival 2. Yes. Okay. And now let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Work. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Do your magic, please. Come on. You know what? It's at 0 dB. I never thought about this. Let me zero in on the filters for the mic. Audio filters plus gain. Okay. Audio dB. Let me see if you guys, if that's overkill. Let me check it on my audio. I'm just checking the stream really quick. Give me 1 second. Magic, please, come on. What is that? 0 dB? I never thought about this. Zero in on the filters for the mic. Audio filters plus gain. Okay. Audio dB. Let me see if you guys if that's overkill. Let me check that on my audio. Sounds the same. Alright, let's go ahead and check if it created. It's bringing it in right now. Come on, baby. What happened? Where'd it go? I imported correctly. Open. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Where'd it go? Oh gosh, maybe it's still loading in, so let's just hit no. It'd be right here, right? Howling wind. Let's go starter content audio. There it is. Boom. Yes. And that's how you troubleshoot a problem, baby. Oh, okay. So now we got that. We'll save, take the asterisk off. And it should be gone. Yes, we do. Right click and create cube. Boom. And there it is. I usually like having anything to do with my world. Um, I like to have it here in the center of the map so I can find either my lighting for the world, environmental changes, anything, lighting, anything, daylight, whatever. I always have it in the center. I just make it's like a rule of thumb for me. So it's like whenever I need to find something that's actual crucial to the actual map that I'm working on, I could just go back to the middle center where all my palettes are. So for example, let me open up the grid. All right, so you see right here, I have my wind, I have my environmental ambient sunlight, directional, as well as detail and color and fog placement. My fog placement is actually down here, and that's for the world fog. So this cube we're going to put right here. We'll put it right about here. Let's go on, it's loading in. And once that happens, hopefully we're going to hear a nice, eerie, volumetric background wind sound effect. So let's go ahead. Come on. Come on, drag over, baby. Alright, there we go. Where the hell? And why the hell? One second. You know what? It's so big because it's an hour long. I probably have to hold and drag here for a second or two. I don't want to do double just in case it did make one. Or maybe it's just still loading. And the way we just and check that is go to game, view. Let's go and actually let me task manager this. And once we're in task manager, then what we're going to be able to do is find other end task. Alright, so let's go in the editor itself. Let's push that to the side for now. Play from here. Alright, so as you can see, we have our sound design already for our fire. This one's volumetric, so the further you go out, the more it fades away. Which this ambient one for our level will always stay wherever you go inside the level. So also, as you can see, you can hear how loud the generator is back there. You can barely hear it right now. As we get closer, you can start hearing it louder and louder. Oh, I gotta fix that line. The generator's right here. Alright, so Let's go ahead and find out what's going on with our wind. Hopefully just because it was an hour long loop. This is taking a while to import, but we'll see right now. So let's go ahead and go back. Howling created a queue. Nothing happened. Why? Let me open up the queue. See what happens. It's loading something for sure. See, like this one doesn't even have a play button yet. And I'm thinking it's because how long it was. But we'll see right now. I just quadruple clicked and nothing happened. And usually it's because it's loading all of it. So it took us a while to create it. So we're going to give it about another minute or two and see if that's going to fix it. I'm hoping it will, but we'll see right now. Um, um, those particle systems too on that fire, I gotta fix. They look too squarish, so I gotta make them smaller. But we gotta adjust a little stuff here and there. We've already done a lot, trust me. We've optimized this. We've been doing optimization. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I've been doing optimization and functionality to the T on building this game. Like it doesn't get any more optimized than this. Like you're gonna be able to run this game no problem, looking beautiful, 60 FPS, 4K hopefully. For sure 30 FPS, 4K. Depending on how badass your system is, but I'm optimizing it really good for like high-end rigs and for the budget-friendly rigs. Low-end rigs, I don't think will be able to handle the game because um, I'm not allowing to take out any type of foliage out of the game or any type of medium to low and environmental placements on materials anyway. But yeah, so we'll see. Maybe in the future, but not right now. It's gonna take away from what the actual game is about. So I made it the sound cue, and it doesn't want to work now. And what if I try to export this guy? This might work, but I don't know if I want it to be there. We'll see though. I prefer the sound cue because this one plays and it doesn't stop. Let's put it over here with our world. We'll row it up too because we're gonna have rain effects as well. As long as it's in the same vicinity, we're good. Now let's play and let's hear our world. Alright, here we go. Actually, let me move this out of the way so you guys get a better, broader view. Let me take out this game mode. And let's hear our wind effect. Wait 1 quick second so I could lower my voice, and I'm upping the whole audio. So I'll be back in a bit so you guys could hear the audio. Oh, there you have it. Perfectly. Perfectly gives it the eerie feel that I wanted. That wind and then plus the rain effects that I'm going to be doing in a bit. I'm going to look. Uh, Embroy, is this a one-man production? Yes, it is, dude. I've been working on this game myself. I've been actually working on two games myself. I've been working on a big open world game for 4 years now. But I got the idea to make this quick game to have on Steam, hopefully within the next 2 months. Um, it's going to be a very short game, but it's built around speedrunners in mind. So look, follow for if you want to keep seeing the developing of this game. Um, it's taken me, I think I've done total time on this level itself on this game. I've worked on it for about 23 hours total time, not just messing around and looking for stuff, but total work inside this map is about 23 hours long so far. And right now what I'm doing is basically the level design, finishing that up, and then we're going to start working next week on our user interface, our main menu system, more particle and animation effects, and also characters, um, and in that nature. So we are definitely at least as far as level design, we are about 90% complete. Actually, no, I ain't gonna say that. About 80% complete because I still got a lot of assets, trash, debris to put in, wind system, particle systems for trash flying around. Um, so, and level design wise, I still gotta, do the particle effects for the rain. So, and I also am gonna incorporate a wind system that actually blows the trees, like big time. So, so stay tuned for that. Give me a follow if you want to keep seeing production on this game, and that'd be cool. So yeah, so let's okay. So we got that done. I wanted to drop some more vegetation into the world. It just looks a little too plain for me right now. Like as you can see on top left of the map, that tree over there, the ground doesn't look as fluid as it should. I mean, it blends in with the background, but I want to give it a little bit more vegetation around it so it gives it more depth. So let's go do that right now. See right around here. So let's bust out my vegetation samples. Let's go to content browser. Uh, I know I had it under arc. Oh, actually, it's on this one. Let's grab this one here. Oops, wrong one. Let's grab that one, and that one is based off of right here, and that's in AM4. AM4. That's in our AM4 folder. There we go. Just gotta mesh this. It's loading in. See these type of weeds and patches is what I'm trying to go after. So right about there, let me lower that to 4, even 3. There we go. All right. So let's add some weeds, maybe some branches on the floor. So let's go ahead and grab that guy. Um, Grab some branches, throw them on the floor like this. Just like that. Let's flip this guy around. Just like that. And then we'll bring it like that. Down like that. And then pick it up right there. Bring that back out. Rotate. Just like that. drop it in like that. So that means some of these trees branches fall off, you know. And then actually we'll move this guy. I'll move it over here. I'll move it here. Whoa. Won't work. Then let's see here. I like to add another stump right about right here in the dry area. Right there. Blends in good too. In 1 second, guys, I got a phone call. Alrighty, so let's see here. I'll drop that to the end, just like so. Maybe we'll stick into the ground a little, like that. Alright, so we're good there. Make sure these aren't just on the ground. They go through? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Alright, so now that that's done, we could work on vegetation on this side of the map. You know what? I like to put a tree here. Let's see this one. See how that looks. Go to 4, camera view. Let's see here. I see right about. And looks good. Let's see how good it looks. Does it fit? It does. I like it. We gotta raise the ground right here for sure. Yeah. Oh no, that's good. Look at this guy. He's above the ground. Let's fix that. Didn't even notice that. Right there. Should be good now. good right there. We're solid. Thinking of actually moving this tent. Hmm. I want to put one of these trees on the other end of the map. Back there. Right. Right about there. It's going into there. I don't like that. Right about there. Okay. Maybe another one. Back there. Mm. Alright, so let's see. We could put one here. That's good. Okay, we gotta fix that. Let's fix that really quick. Okay, we do that, grab that. Double click on our object. Let's go into Collider. Collider. Melody for collision. Collision complexity right here. Use complex collision as simple. Boom. Save. And hopefully that's gonna help. There you go. That's better than nothing, right? This you should be able to go through. You shouldn't have to get stuck on it. Same thing with this. See how it gets stuck right here? We gotta change the complexity of that. This basically, I'll show you what I'm talking about so you guys get a better idea of what's happening. So when these meshes were created, they used the complexity. Let me open it up. So let me bring that up. So you see this here, but we're gonna go ahead and hit collision so you can see all the collision that's around it. So all these purple lines that you see all around it are basically where the player can't go through. But by hitting the complexity, it'll basically narrow it down as much as possible towards the actual uh, branch, which is an asset, right? So let's see, collision, complexity, complex collision. So there you go. Since it couldn't find much and it's so detailed, it's really hard to wrap a collision around that. But since this is just environmental, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're not really gonna pay attention to it while you're playing the game. So if you see now, I could go through both of them and play through here. So now I could just walk through them, no problem. Still run around and look for things. As you can see, here's an item spawn box. So we're still going to be able to go through it. And for those of you that are just tuning in right now, let me up the audio. So there you have it. Audio, wind systems, and or sound design. Obviously, those with fire mixes it good with the fire element, sound effect or generator sound effect. Go. Ooh, it's tough to tell. Right about there is good. Yeah, that's good. All right, and there you have it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free. I'm on the chat mixer. Let's put on some beats. All right, so now that's done. Now we could get into putting some more vegetation on the other side of the cabins, which I really wanted to get one of these here. The hell? Later on, we're going to cover these breaks so the fog placement doesn't go in here. So we'll be able to do that. And then, I'll take it from there. position for these. I like it. So you see there's item spawns here, you'll be able to reach and grab. Not a problem. Just gotta get close enough to see it to press F. There's another item spawn there. I should have allowed some item spawns here. Let's check them out, see how they came out. So we got 3 possible areas that you could find the pieces that you need. These are spawn areas. So we'll be adding and implementing. And remember, they will all come in at random. And they will disappear at random too. So once they're inside the map and you're playing the game, remember only 5 of these are going to create 5 items that you have to look for in the game. So these are just a variety. I'm going to put about 500 different locations that you could probably find. So we'll see how that goes, but that's the goal. Obviously you can see I've placed a ton already. And I still gotta put in more. Let's see what else can we do. I literally want to take a break so I can play some battlegrounds, but we'll see. I gotta start with the menu system today too. At least just the rough draft, you know what I'm saying? So we get that out of the way. And basically what we're gonna be doing is we're texting puddles, like drop ripples for when water does hit this area. I think that's gonna do it for now. Not bad. Let's go one last time and hear our ambient wind. For those of you that are tuning in, we created an ambient wind howling effect for the whole world, so you're hearing it non-stop through the game. We're going to be implementing also rain sound effects, ambient puddle clashes and stuff like that to make it more of an eerie feeling. But so far we've gotten this done. Go ahead and stop the music. And then, let's see here. So let me pick up the volume. Alright. So here we go, let's check it out. The ambient sound effect is an hour loop, so depending on how long it takes you to find the actual pieces. already did the weather to the cups. They're all messed up looking. But I just gotta throw some on the table, some on the floor. Just rough it up a little bit. We'll do that in our next episode probably. We'll see. Some more spawn places. We broke the collision here. It lets you go through these branches, these dead branches better. So it looks more fluid. We added some more vegetation, some more trees. That's gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna probably start streaming H1Z1 Battlegrounds, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing some more game development later on tonight, most likely rain effect and sound ambient system and maybe the weather system too as well, blowing up the trees. So we'll see. So stay tuned for that, guys. Really appreciate everything. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace. I'll see you guys.
Initializing arcade Johnny activated.